Welcome back. Thanksgiving is this week, and if you're planning on traveling to make the most of your holiday, AAA of Western New York and the NFTA has some tips on how to keep you safe on the road and in the skies. Welcome, Elizabeth and Kelly. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Of
busy
course.
week.
That's right. Okay, I'll start with you, Elizabeth. I know AAA always has the number, so how many people are we expecting to be traveling by road this week?
By road, about 72 million, almost 72 million people. So the majority of the people are traveling by car. We're breaking records in all travel categories, but car travel definitely up, and it's the most convenient way to travel. You're in control. You don't have to wait for the flight, but give yourself extra time on the roads because there's going to be a lot of congestion, especially Tuesday and Wednesday leading into Thanksgiving.
Okay, and Kelly, you were telling me that actually most Buffalonians are staying home, so we're expecting a lot of people to come in town, right?
Yeah, so during this time, we become sort of more of an inbound place, right? So right now, we're seeing that we're definitely getting a lot more people traveling, right? We're up 11% from the same time last year, but it's kind of sprinkled out the people who are coming in between tomorrow and the day before Thanksgiving. So there's not going to be like back in the day, you would see like all those long lines before they're going out. We don't really see that so much. What we are expecting, though, is for the days that weekend after Thanksgiving, that's when it's going to be the time. So you're definitely going to want to do those tried and true things like leaving sometimes 2.5 hours early.
Oh boy, okay. And because we know we're a little bit spoiled with Buffalo Airport,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I unfortunately show up like 30 minutes before.
And we get you out, right?
And we get me out. It's
time.
not been a problem, but I shouldn't be doing that if I'm traveling the next week. And speaking of people that are coming in town, if they're going to rent a car, what should they plan for?
Oh, Hertz is saying that Wednesday's going to be the busiest rental day, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, busiest for returns. So keep that in mind. You should already have, if you're getting a car rental, have it in place already. There's still some availability, but you might not have the car of your choice, so that's something to keep in mind, too.
Now, Kelly, do you find that a lot of people locally still take the public transportation during the holidays?
Absolutely, and we encourage it. You know, probably not as much as it is on your normal day because there are a lot of people who are off from work, and a lot of people use public transportation to make it to and from work. But again, because it is the holidays and there are a lot of people on the roads, as Elizabeth has reminded us, you're also going to be wanting to go just a little bit early when you're trying to catch that bus. And a good thing now is above ground, our rail is back open too, so you can use the rail as well. So that's a good thing.
Good to know. Good to know there. And speaking of people hitting the roads, that means they're going to be burning up some gas. So what are those gas prices looking like?
Gas prices are actually in our favor this week.
Okay.
The prices have been coming down slowly. We do expect them to continue. Now, there's going to be high demand with so many people driving this week. That might put prices up a little bit, but we're just over $3 a gallon. If we continue to see what we're seeing, we could see prices below $3 a gallon maybe by January, which would really be great.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would love that. Now, Kelly, you were telling us that people, not this weekend, but the following weekend, if they're flying, it's going to be a little bit crazy. So realistically, how much time do we need? How crazy do you expect it to be?
So I think that weekend right after Thanksgiving, that is when it's going to be the highest.
Okay.
So yes, you're definitely going to want to pack your patience, make sure that you're getting to the airport a little bit early, and doing those little things like just wearing slip-on shoes, making sure that you don't have a belt, and just making sure that you're starting with an empty bag. We don't want any guns at our airport, please. You know, things like that. We just want to make sure that you're getting through that line so you can continue to breeze through the TSA like you know and love.
And for drivers, what's the best and worst times to hit the road?
So for hitting the road, Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be really busy, especially around rush hour time. You have to remember the AAA forecast of about 80 million people traveling in all. That's 50 miles or more away from home. So that doesn't take into consideration all the people running last-minute errands, the supermarket, going to grandma's house, and all that good stuff. So there's going to be a lot of traffic. And then on the return, we expect Sunday and Monday to be very busy.
Oh boy. Okay. So what time should I leave Sunday?
Yeah, try to leave early to avoid the traffic. Yeah, because by the time you get midday, afternoon, into the evening, that's when most people like to travel.
Yeah, okay, that's going to be rough. Now let's talk about some of the most popular destinations for this time of year.
Well, Orlando always comes out number one, no matter what holiday it is. Everyone loves to go down to the theme park, so that's no surprise. They're decked out for the holidays. So Orlando is the number one destination within the United States. And what we're seeing is this year, instead of people just going and focusing on the feast Wednesday to Sunday, people leaving a few days earlier, staying a few days later, maybe working remotely if they have that convenience to extend things. but really turning Thanksgiving into a vacation. So theme parks, cruises are up 20% compared to last year.
Oh, wow. Okay. And Kelly, if someone hasn't made their Christmas plans yet, is it looking crazy with the flight prices right now? Is this the time to book, or is it too late?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. She's like,
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but you should have booked 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, just a little bit, because the closer you get, the more it goes up. So obviously, we definitely recommend that the sooner you do it, the better, because as we often say, right now this is the busiest travel time, but when Christmas hits, it starts all over again.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming in and giving us some good tips. But most importantly, we just want you being safe on the roads or in the air when you're traveling. So viewers, for more information on how AAA can keep you safe on the road or in the air, just visit AAA.com or call the 1-800-AAA number, AAA help number on your screen. Thanks again for coming in, Elizabeth.
Thanks for having us. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.